even though I already knew all that about myself, but I act like I ignore. Never, you know what? Ah!
It's all you. You got this.
I like how you started the episode with "It's all you." When the pocket. Where's my pillow? I have to hug my pillow. Where is it? Thank you. You guys already know. Whenever we're potting,
He's got his.
I start off like regular, and then I end the episode like this. The episode always end up like this, right?
Every time you just got the pillow in your hand.
Every time. It's my comfort pillow, I guess,
You gotta be comfortable.
I gotta be comfortable. It helps me express my my takes.
It helps you get the takes out.
It helps me get the take
It protects
out.
you from all the people that are attacking you. They're like, you can't hurt me. My pillow protects me.
It reflects everything. It's the Yada mirror. For those who know, you know. Anyways, last week's episode we went deep into anime, and
Yeah.
It was
now we're not
fun.
going to talk about anime because
No.
remember, he doesn't like anime.
No. It was fun. Like I kind of forgot, how much I like talking about anime sometimes.
So
And
it's, just a reminder. We do anime sometimes.
I know. I don't know if you guys enjoyed the thumbnail for the last episode, but
Someone cooked that up. It
I
was pretty-
thought it was pretty nice. Overly edited a little bit, but
Don't apologize for this.
anyways, welcome to another episode of CJ Muted. I'm your host Gene,
I'm your host, Chris.
and we're back at it again, chatting.
We're back here chatting, ready to let you guys know what's happening.
I want to start something new. I don't know about the how was your weekend wave. I feel like that was so 2024.
Mm.
I think we should have a new starter for this year instead of asking each other how was our weekend, because we already know how our weekend was.
I see.
So we want to ask you guys, how was your weekend? No, how was your week? Because we drop these on Fridays, so we want to engage with you guys more, and yeah, just tell us about your weeks in the comment section on TikTok, on wherever, because this is gonna be like a clip,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we're just gonna
when-
post a clip every week asking you guys how was your week.
How was your week? Tell us about
Tell
what's
us
going
about your week. If you have anything interesting you want us to talk about
on.
relating
Drop
to your
it in
week,
the comments. Let us know how
we'll
your
talk
week is,
about
and
it
we'll talk
every
about it.
episode. We'll have a segment before we start getting into it, addressing the community.
fans, the community. We'll talk about the community.
Yeah. So yeah, we want to know how your week was, and let's engage more. And I feel like the more we engage, the more this will grow into a community, and the more, it'll feel more like a back and forth between you and us rather than just me and Chris.
Yeah.
So-
So talk to us, guys.
Talk to
Tell
us.
us some stuff.
But yeah, this week, not much has been going on in the culture. We found out that Ack is a weirdo, but we've been knew that Ack was a weirdo.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of.
But I don't know if
I
you're
know.
familiar with the situation that transpired.
I saw
this
some
week.
clips of it, and I was just like, why are they telling a 15-year-old?
I know,
that
which
we're gonna
is-
order some
So
strippers for you.
I
Who
watched.
the fuck are these niggas?
let's break down the whole situation, right?
Yeah.
So I saw the whole thing where the kid was in a Discord chat with Academics, DJ Academics, for those who don't know, DJ Academics and some of his friends. And they were in a Discord call with a 15-year-old kid that was streaming. His name is Noor. He streams like Fortnite and stuff like that. He's cool with this other streamer called Black Boys Max, this up and coming streamer that's rivaling Kai Cenat at the moment.
Black Boy Max. He's rivaling?
Yeah, he's rivaling. He's pulling in numbers now.
Damn.
But yeah, so he was streaming with Ack. Noor was streaming with Ack, and off rip, these people started saying some weird stuff to this 15-year-old. Like, one of them was like, "Oh, can I send some give me your address so I can send some strippers to your house?" And then guess what the 15-year-old said? Bro said, "Chill, I'm 15. You're about to put a case on them." If the 15-year-old
If
is
the
telling you
15-year-old is telling you
to
this,
chill,
And you still
and you still not chilling. That says a
crazy.
lot about you. And then they kept going. And Ak chimed in and started asking some weird questions to that 15-year-old. I don't want to repeat them here, but the clips, I'm sure the clips are online. You guys have seen it.
I've only seen a few of them, but
And
in passing, and I'm just like, the fuck.
that
Act
made me
is weird.
think, bro, why does Ak still have a platform when he's proven so many times that he's a weirdo? Like,
What do you mean?
he has R words allegations on him. He has domestic violence allegations on him. And now he has PDF allegations on him. Because the way he was talking to that 15-year-old is not how you're supposed to talk to a 15-year-old when you're pushing 40. Like,
That's
these questions,
crazy.
these kind of interactions, very, like,
I mean, I
I was dumbfounded, honestly.
I get that they're allegations, but have he's been proven in court yet?
No, not yet.
Is there a court case going on? Active one?
There's court case going on about his homies because, like, I think 2 years ago, somebody alleged that she got R-worded at one of his like parties by two of his homies, and Ak claimed that he didn't see nothing. He pretty much victim blamed her, and nothing came of that. I don't know if it's still going on, but that was already a strike. You know what I mean? In the past, there's been women that have been saying weird stuff about Ak. So honestly, based on the footage that I've seen of this interaction with the 15-year-old,
this interaction is weird.
it's not
know enough
far
about the
fetched
other
that
stuff.
Ak could be doing some kind of stuff. Honestly,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would not be surprised. And then guess what?
but
He's
I
blaming
also-
Kendrick fans for, like, you know, the heat he's getting online. And I'm like, bro, did you listen to the stuff you were saying to that 15-year-old?
Did you listen to everything he was saying in
Like-
that song?
He did say y'all moving flock. Kendrick did say y'all moving
He said that
flocks.
predator's moving flocks. So, did you
Hey.
see who you were defending?
I know. So it was just heartbreaking to see. So this situation escalated. Got a bunch of YouTubers talking about it. Ak is defending himself. As usual, like,
I
you
got a
know,
weird case. Why is he around?
I know, and it's just weird.
I don't know.
If you're a kid, stay away from those, like, you know, streamers and stuff like that. Don't let them groom you or whatever. Like, it's weird. I know if you're
Yeah, it's
infatuated,
fucking weird.
it's so weird. I just wanted to start off talking about it. I don't know if you have
I don't
any
know too
thoughts
much
on it.
about it. It just looks weird. It's terrible. As far as that goes, I mean, that nigga is just weird in general.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't surprise me, but it also is just like, what the fuck is this nigga doing talking to this kid
I know, right? Why are you even engaging in that way with a 15-year-old?
in a Discord? And why you have niggas saying, like, no, I can't even say that. Why is he in there talking to them like that? Why are they hanging out like this? That's just what I want to know. Like, what was the purpose of any of that?
Like, I don't.
Yeah,
Like,
grown men go
grown
talk
men interacting with like, that's my point. Like,
that you don't know.
I've never, like, interacted with, like, a kid that I don't know like that, and
Yeah.
felt comfortable asking some weird, like, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna
What-
send you a stripper. Who's the fucking weirdo?
And I was online as a kid, right?
Yeah,
Playing Call of Duty,
yeah,
interacting with grown men, but, like, it was not on some weirdo thing
weirdo
like that.
shit. Like, nigga, I think Chris Hansen needs to make a call.
Like,
I mean,
it's ridiculous.
YouTubers and streamers are doing that whole catch a predator thing. I keep seeing.
I know. I feel like, honestly, I want to do one of those one day. I know. It seems like it's so fun. Don't you think?
I don't know. It looks like interesting because it's just like, yeah, we're gonna catch. Like, it's like really just like the Chris Hansen.
I
like,
know,
for streamers now. It's like, so what do you think you were gonna do today? But did they get arrested?
They do get arrested.
But like, because I remember the one that we were watching that one time. He didn't get arrested for any PDF allegations. He just got arrested for running or breaking some shit.
Yeah, but it depends on the state because different states have different rules when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, sometimes it can be seen as entrapment because of the way of how those YouTubers carry out their whole investigations. So sometimes they don't get arrested or whatever, but most of the time they do get arrested
Oh,
because the proof be too damning. Like
yeah.
these like people be sending like the weirdest, wildest text messages to these alleged minors.
How, like, my thing is, how do we fix this mental illness and erase it from our society?
Honestly, I don't have an answer for you. Like,
Because that's what it is.
I want to say rehabilitation, but how do you rehabilitate somebody that's attracted to little kids? How do you even do that?
How
I don't know.
how does that even happen to begin with?
I wouldn't be able to tell you, bro.
I-
You asking the wrong guy, the wrong question.
I'm asking the world, honestly. Anyone going to comment and tell me,
Like-
it, like someone who works deeply in that? Like, how do you get rid of these people?
Like,
In the sense of like, how do you prevent this mental illness from take placing, or just like, is it a trauma thing or is it a birth thing? Like, what is it?
my personal opinion is that something happens in their childhood that triggers
I can see
that side of themselves, and they don't escape it, you know.
Mm.
I think it's like something just happens, you know. I don't think you can be born like that way.
I just don't get.
Maybe there's research out there that support the fact that you can be support the argument that you can be born that way, but I haven't seen it. If there is, if you guys know about it, send me some some articles that I
Drop
should
some
read.
stuff in the
Drop some
comments.
recommendations,
Educate
but-
us. We're not educators.
Yeah, educate us. But as far as my opinion is something happens to them and it triggers those kinds of like, you know,
Those,
like feelings and urges and stuff. And honestly, I don't know how you can fix that. I don't know. I really don't know how you can fix those people.
how do we?
I don't know
remove
if you
these
can
things?
even fix those people.
How do we remove these things from society?
I know how you can remove them from society, but I'm not gonna say it on this pod. But yeah, like it's so sad. But back to the topic of doing one of those investigations,
Mm.
I wouldn't mind doing it. I know there's an app out there, right? That you can enter your address and it will tell you all the registered SA offenders
Yeah, there's that.
in your area. And I'm like tempted to do it, but I'm also like I'm also like I'm scared to do it because then I'm gonna be so paranoid because I have like, you know, little siblings and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But like, dang,
they exist.
they exist, and it's like you'll be surprised at how common those type of charges are. Like you'll be surprised by the amount of people got those type of charges on their records.
That is insane.
Like
What is wrong with the world?
a lot of things is wrong with the world.
That's just one aspect of the world.
And I
That's the
feel
crazy
bad
part.
that 15-year-old in the academics case. I feel bad that 15-year-old has had to like check grown men. Like how, like imagine being 15 and you're the one checking grown men that should know better
I'm
not
gonna
to
be
talk
honest.
to you a certain way,
I'm gonna be honest.
not to act a certain way,
I keep
not
saying,
to say certain things towards you.
I keep saying they're grown men, but like those aren't men.
They're not. Like
Like they're just old. They're just older children.
it's so freaking
'Cause
sad.
what the
Like I was so disgusted by that whole thing. I saw it and I'm like, ugh, academics, ugh. You know, every time, and honestly, every time I see him on my timeline, he's always glazing, dick
Yeah.
riding, or doing some weird shit.
Yep.
So I wasn't surprised, but
I mean, that's how he came up.
ugh, he came up with that whole exploiting freaking whatever was going on in Chicago and reporting on every death and just making jokes and making light of the situation. Like she was just. He's always been problematic. I don't know why this guy got a platform. Honestly, bro. Let's be
Because-
honest here.
Because people support
I know a bunch of
negative
other.
things.
I know a bunch of other journalists online that do great work that deserve the
Yeah, but none of
spotlight.
them are controversial enough to.
And then you got academics doing some bullshit, and then he
But they're not
pops.
controversial enough. Ack is straight up just controversy after controversy after controversy. Keeps his name in the press.
It's sad, but moving on from that. hope that situation.
Prayers to all involved.
No, not pray. I'm not praying for academics. What you mean prayers for all involved? No.
Thoughts and prayers.
No.
For anyone that's supposed to be thoughts and prayers. for.
I'm not
Help
giving
me.
act no freaking thoughts and prayers. Screw that guy. Send this to him. Isn't he from Jersey?
You live up the block.
Doesn't he live up the block? Speaking of like all these streamers, right? I feel like I brought it up on the podcast before, but is streaming the new rap? Like, are streamers better than rappers now?
You know what's funny? I was just talking about this earlier.
Really?
I was like, streamers are the new rappers.
Like,
Because every streamer is a rapper.
I know. Well, every streamer, like somehow, some way,
Has a song.
has a song
Has something going on.
or something related to music, or collabs with musicians, or like does something music related. So
music is still like relevant in
Mhm.
streaming.
And you can say some of the streamers are like, becoming the new gatekeepers now. Look at that. Perfect example, right?
They are the
On
new
my
gatekeepers.
swerve, bend that corner. Whoa. Where did it start blowing up from?
Streamers. That's
It's
what
stream.
well, yeah.
During the beef, the streamers were amplifying,
That's why Drake's
The
doing
beef.
that.
those reaction channels that were like with like those reaction like streamers that were like reacting to like the songs and stuff like that. That was amplifying all of that.
No, I definitely think
Kai
streamers
and that
are
impact.
the new.
Kai had everyone from the industry on his marathon.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that's a good conversation we need to have. Streaming is becoming like a very important part of the hip hop culture at this point.
I think it's an important culture in everything, media, all that stuff.
Yeah, and
I think it's streamers and podcasters.
no, I feel like the podcasting waves die down.
I feel like
I feel like streaming is taking over.
no, I think streaming is definitely like the new, like podcasting is definitely dying down, and it was the new thing on the block. But streaming is the new thing on the block in media that's just like making its waves and rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that streaming is like TikTok and podcasting is like Instagram. Like Instagram's been here and it's still gonna be here.
And established, it's not gonna
It's
go
not
away.
going
yeah.
anywhere.
And that's a
streaming,
great analogy.
streaming is TikTok, the new thing on the block, blowing up everybody up.
That's a great analogy. Actually, I love how you put that. But so where does that? Do you think long term streamers and podcasters will be able to coexist,
Yeah, I don't think.
or do you feel like one way of online media will overtake the other and kill off?
I don't
'cause,
think
like,
anything.
Because you can argue that some streams are technically podcasts.
You can make that argument. I mean,
Because
there's
look
some
I'm
podcasters
gonna
that
use
stream.
yeah, sure, but I'm gonna use Kai Cenat as an example, right?
Mm.
During his streams, he entertains, and then he also learns about people. He does both.
Well, he does interviews. He does whatever.
Yeah, but
that his
It's not like divided. It's not like it's very organic. It's very like I don't know what the word is. You guys can tell I don't read. Oh, my vocabulary is so limited. Do not freaking read. Anyways, it's organic. It's
What are you
it's
trying to
the
say?
word is live, but cause streaming is live. But like it's just organic and it's just
Yeah, it's there.
it flows. It's like it feels natural, and that aspect of it kind of like it kind of like
Brings the views. I don't
like brings the views and like it makes it better than podcasting in my opinion.
I don't know. I think that they're two separate realms.
How so?
I don't think you should compare them because podcasting, you sit down and listen to a podcast. Like you could watch a podcast, but you sit down and listen to the conversations flowing and everything. On a stream, you're there to be entertained. Because like there's so many different.
I can argue that
podcasts.
you're there to be entertained regardless. People like listen to podcasts for entertainment.
Yeah, entertainment, but there's like so many different ways to be entertained. Because on streaming, in a sense that I think that there is definitely a crossover with both of them, but I think that they're also in their own separate realms.
Okay.
Like the streamers aren't doing what the podcasters are doing, or maybe they are, or the podcasters aren't always doing what the streamers are doing. They're also doing like their own thing. It's like when you take two different um two different subgenres of a genre. Like
Okay.
let's take rap for example, conscious rap versus street rap.
Okay.
They're both rap. They're both there to entertain, but they go about it in two separate ways.
Okay. I can see where you're coming from with that take. That makes sense.
So the streamers are definitely very important in today's media to get anything across. Like if you're promoting anything, you definitely want to sit with like a Kai Cenat. You want to
Or
sit
Black
with
Boy
Black Boy
Max.
Max, or who else? All those streamers.
Your Rage, one of those people.
I don't know. too many of them.
XQC. Drake is very cozy with XQC.
They're Canadian and deals or whatever. But yeah, you just gotta chill with them. Like they're not the sit down interview, because you gotta also think the younger generation looks up to the streamers, so that's who they're
Yeah,
looking
because
at.
they all want to be streamers.
Yeah, so
They all want to
They're
be
not-
streamers or YouTubers.
they're not looking at legacy media per se
Mm.
to be like, oh, like if you're a new upcoming artist or a returning legend artist, where you want to go sit down? Do you want to sit down and have an interview with who?
Mm.
The streamers that have everybody's attention, or I wouldn't say the podcasters don't have everyone's attention, because the podcasters still have their own cult following and their big enough platform. But you could sit down with the podcasters. Like, remember when Trump was running?
Yeah.
Who did he sit down with? Aiden
Yeah,
Ross,
Aiden Ross.
and Joe Rogan,
He went on Theo Vaughn.
and Theo Von.
Yeah.
Those are podcasts.
Yeah.
So that helped him a lot.
Yeah.
Him sitting on Aiden Ross got the kids to look at him. But the
Yeah,
podcasters,
especially after the assassination attempt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or farming the whole time.
straight aura farming.
So yeah, podcasting is or farming. Streaming is entertainment. Got it. Clip that. But yeah, it's interesting to see, because like I remember when streaming was just all about video games.
Yeah, that's funny.
That era from like 2013 to like 2019, when like when you said, "Oh, I'm streaming on Twitch," people automatically assume
Thinking
you
you're
were
playing a game.
You're playing video games and you're talking to people online. You know,
Yeah, that's what it was.
that's what it was. But now
Now it's just
it's
like
everything.
we just in a room chilling,
just
talking
in the room
shit,
talking to your friends,
reviewing stuff, doing
bringing
this.
people, like
Entertaining the
dancing,
people.
like doing all type of things, and it's
No.
beautiful to see it like it evolve. And
Listen, we're gonna do a stream. We're gonna stream a kickback. I'm joking.
I'm not opposed to that, honestly.
You think
Uh,
so?
I think that in the future that would be a good idea to, explore,
Listen,
right?
we're definitely gonna make a streaming to see, but like we're not gonna be full-time streamers.
No, there's no way I can become a full-time streamer.
The thing about streaming is this is the difference between streaming and podcasts. They're there all day.
Mm-hmm.
They're like when they do those marathons, they're in that stream for like days on end,
They're
constantly doing
sleeping on
stuff.
stream.
Huh?
They're
They're sleeping on stream.
stream.
They're just constantly they're putting up so much. Like there's so much that goes into it.
All of their lives is like being
It's
broadcasted
publicized.
constantly.
So there's a big factor difference.
Like I don't think I can even attempt to mimic any of that that kind of stuff.
No,
Yeah,
man.
but-
When I stream, I like to just play my games and talk shit.
And like I've tried streaming before, but I don't know if I can like be in the vibe and mindset to stream for more than 2 hours, honestly. Cause like
Yeah.
streaming takes a lot out of you.
It does.
Cause like you gotta like talk to the audience, you gotta focus on what you're doing, you gotta try to be like
Engage,
entertaining
yeah.
and engaging and entertain. You gotta come up with ways. It's just so much. Maybe
For me, I just need to put it on a schedule. Cause like if I like, I like streaming when I was streaming, but just playing games. But then I'm just like, yo, what game do I want to play?
fair.
That I want to be entertained and entertain people,
Mm-hmm.
or do I want to like just play the game that everyone's playing and just be like, I don't really fuck with this game.
Or maybe I'm not an entertainer. Maybe that's what I need to accept.
Are you not entertained? Are you not?
But
I
I
mean,
don't know. We'll definitely try to explore that
that's
that
true,
realm.
yeah. We'll take a look at it.
Yeah, we have the equipment.
Definitely have the equipment.
But yeah, that would be interesting to stream like a kickback or you know some type of thing.
Listen, you guys write it in the comments. Tell us if you want to see us on a stream doing some stuff, like
You know what I
whatever the
just thought
streamers
about?
do.
Streaming now is live vlogging because it's technically
Yeah, it is live
it's
vlogging.
live vlogging literally.
Vlogging is
Yeah, because people stream while doing all type of things like going outside, go to stuff like so it's live vlogging technically.
like you could jump on Twitch and see whatever your favorite streamer is doing.
Mm-hmm. Which is crazy, and we can also get into the debate of like how it creates a kind of like parasocial like relationship between the viewers and the streamers. Don't you think?
What do you mean?
So like the viewers start acting like they know the streamer
I mean,
on like a personal level, even though they don't.
I don't think the streamer. I don't think that's just exclusive to streamers.
But I feel like it's worse with streamers because they're broadcasting their lives constantly.
Well, I can see how it could be a little more with streamers, but I don't think it's just streamers. Like I
Yeah,
feel
make
like
your point then.
anybody, like, what is it? What's that song Eminem made? Stan, where he's like, I thought I knew everything about you. Like, I think some people are just crazy, but I get what you're saying with the idea of that people just think that they know who they're watching,
Mm-hmm.
like to a tease, just because they broadcast what they say. When in reality, no, you fucking don't.
You only see glimpses of.
You only
people.
just see a piece of who they are.
Yeah.
You don't know who they are.
You only see a persona that you wanna that they want to project onto you.
Exactly.
And
So like if you're a fan who thinks that you know whoever you are watching or whatever, no you fucking don't.
you don't at all.
You don't know these people.
You don't know us.
Just
Just because we yapping here every
I'm yapping, you don't know
every
me.
day, doesn't mean you don't know us. But again, on the same topic, I wanted to like also address, do you feel like streaming is good for the kids? Like is it like a great like are they like put like are there like role models that the kids can look up to and be like, "Oh, this is a cool career path?"
Well,
Or
I
do you
don't
feel like it's detrimental to the kids?
I'm gonna say it's a hard one because I don't think that those streamers should have to be role models, but they have the kids in their eyes, so they're forced to be put in that box.
So, do you think they should act accordingly or 100% be authentic all the time?
I think,
For that, I'm gonna bring Kai up again because he's the biggest out there, right?
yeah, like
Kai is
Kai.
very young, right?
But I don't think
He's like, I think
Kai's-
he just turned what, 22, 23? He's young,
yeah, but I don't
younger
think-
than me.
I don't
which is
even
crazy.
think that Kai is like crazy. Like he doesn't do anything that's like that crazy.
True, but again, a couple months back, you saw that what happened in New York, the little riot that he caused. A little
Oh
bit.
no, that's different. That was him just being
was
very
last year,
irresponsible. Yeah.
How did
No,
he
that was
not-
like a year or two ago. I don't know.
Okay, I don't remember when that was, but yeah, that was very weird.
That was just a bit irresponsible on his part, and that was just a mistake he made.
But yeah, so with that kind of power, that kind of influence, like
Well,
I feel like he tries his best to, be a role model, but I don't think he always succeeds.
well,
But
if you can't fucking force people to be a role model, they're not. They're not. What's it called? What am I looking like? They're not there to be role models. They're there to entertain.
so you think the responsibility is on the viewers?
They have a responsibility with their audience not to
Mhm.
do crazy shit like that New York incident.
Mhm.
In Kai's case, that was something I'm pretty sure he wasn't aware of how crazy it was going to be. But even with his audience, I'm sure now in hindsight, he looks at it like, oh, damn, I probably shouldn't have done that. I'll do it. He'll probably do it way better now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think he'll ever let that happen again.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, he's not responsible for your kids.
Mm. Do you think certain topics should be off limit during streams?
I mean, Twitch has the guidelines.
True, but that's their guidelines is like,
Yeah, but even still, there's still
there's like
guidelines.
ways to go around those guidelines.
Regardless of the ways around them, the guidelines are there. So that is more to protect Twitch itself. Like,
Okay,
they have these
but let me
things.
phrase this question.
The streamer in question.
Let me phrase this question. Let's say you a big streamer, right? You
Mhm.
become big, you blow up, you have you have a huge following. Do you ban certain topics from your streams to be more like, more appealing to a broader audience, or do you remain authentic through and through to like
I think
and do whatever you've been doing?
that depends on the streamer in question.
Let's say that Kai said, again, I'm sorry I bring Kai up all the time, but he's the biggest example.
Shout out to my Haitian brother.
Kai got so big, right?
Pause.
I'm not pausing that. Kai got so big, right? And don't you feel like he kind of toned down a little bit?
No.
Because his content back in the day was
Well,
out there.
obviously, as you go up, you get brand deals, you get sponsorships, you got people that are like, you're getting paid more by people who have to keep you in a certain, not in a certain box like you're selling out, but just like, oh, I got to just be a little more conscious with what I'm doing, because while yes, doing all the edgy stuff is always great for pure authenticity, it's not bringing you no brand dollars. So you got to teeter the line of where I want to still keep my true self, but I also want to keep making money.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that in that sense, you have to just, depending on the person, I guess Kai, I'm sure he toned it down a little bit.
You gotta bend your morals a little bit.
Not even bend your morals. It's just like, oh, you also can just grow.
Explain.
Like I Show Speed.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be wild back in the day.
He's still wild.
Yeah, but like, is he as wild as, like, I've seen some of his original clips. That nigga is crazy, motherfucker. But he's
Speed just turned 20. Let's just be
I know, but like,
bro was probably like back in the day. You talking about when bro was like 16?
Yeah, where he blew up.
He was like, that's a regular 16-year-old.
Yeah, that content has changed over time because he's growing up.
Has it though?
Does he still do the same? Like, he's still him. That's the thing. He's still his authentic self. He might not do certain things from learned experience. Like, if he got backlash or something, is he gonna do that same shit again?
I guess not.
So you grow through it and learn more as as they're streaming and they grow up. They just learn different things. So I don't think it's not them being authentic to themselves. They're just like, oh, there's also a bag involved. But they can also still be their authentic self.
You're right. I mean, I can say that obviously if we were involved with like different brands and we had different opportunities that came to us, I can't sit here and be like, oh, I'm not gonna like, watch what I say a little bit,
I mean, do we watch what we say?
I feel like to a certain degree we do.
Do we?
I think so.
I just be saying whatever, bro.
I think so. I'll be saying whatever too, but I feel like we don't like, cross a certain line.
And that's the line we're gonna be crossing soon. Because I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of holding my tongue.
Tired? We don't. What? whoa! You better.
I would mute that.
Bro, we haven't built anything yet. You want to kill it all? Jeez. Do you really want to mention out of nowhere? Dang.
What? I'm talking about the other man. The new.
He doesn't even have. But it's interesting that I feel like we don't cross a certain line.
Well, yeah.
We don't attack people, I don't think.
We don't attack people? The fuck did this episode start with?
I take that back. We don't go too hard. I'll be calling people. Nah.
You
know what? I'm
Do you see
contradicting
how this
myself.
nigga just starts chatting and then he's just like, "Yo, we don't." All right, let me think about that.
Because I literally spent like 30 minutes eviscerating somebody like 45 minutes ago. But never mind. I'm just chatting.
This nigga's just chatting
Oh,
constantly.
Lord. But yeah,
But no,
but I
get
don't
what you
know
mean.
if we had brain deals. I think I don't know. Yes, I'll watch what I say a little bit,
If
but
we
I
had
don't think
brand
I'll be
deals,
I'll be too different than I am now.
well, if we had brand deals, it's because they like our brand, and us being ourselves is our brand.
So okay, great, but so why do they be taking away opportunities from people that stay true to themselves no matter what?
Depends on the brand. The brand can choose what they fucking want to do.
Yeah, but
If
you
a
just
brand
said
just chooses
you
not
just
to like
said
you,
the brand likes you for your content
no,
and
the
who you
brand
are.
no, the brand likes you because you bring in money for them. That's what the brand likes you for. They don't give a fuck about you, unless even then they don't give a fuck. They want their money.
Look at what they did to Kanye.
Great example.
They did him so they cut him off so fast when bro started yapping.
Bro was out
Holy.
of there.
They was like, yeah, fuck that $2 billion that you bring in. We don't care.
Now look where he's at.
He's still
Back up.
He's still a billionaire.
No, he's back up to his billionaire status.
Yeah,
by
but
himself.
selling stuff, which honestly, a couple weeks
It's
ago,
called ownership.
no, not even last week, he dropped some stuff on his Instagram,
Mm.
some clothes and like shorts and stuff. Everything was $20,
Yeah.
and I'm like, bro, chats, but like everything is $20, and his pay's $20. It's like everything on there is $20, and like, hold on, live call,
We have a live call.
yo.
Yo, you live on the air.
You can come through. We're almost done. You outside or something? Bro, I just asked a question. Jeez.
Damn.
Damn. Damn. Why is bro be so hostile for no reason? Jesus Christ. You see, this is how your bro is like, bro, we gotta talk about this, right? Why do bros just, instead of just talking and be like, oh yeah, I have stuff going on, like I have stuff on my mind. Bros just be mean to you for no reason. Your friends just be mean to you for no reason. Instead of like express. Whoa. Don't attack me. Don't attack
Getting
me.
called out for exactly
attack
what
me.
he's calling out for.
Hey,
Welcome
hey,
to the
hey,
pod
hey,
of
hey.
hypocrisy.
Is this a toxic masculinity thing?
Yes.
I'm guilty of it too. You guys are calling me out, but yeah, I guess I'm guilty of it too. But
Because you just be chatting and you be like, you don't want to hear that shit.
you can. All
No,
right.
you can't. Can you?
I mean, I feel like over time I've gotten better at compartmentalizing my feelings and like not letting them pour on people that don't deserve
You sure about that?
it. No, you're right. You're right. Because sometimes at work I be so irritated, and then you try to talk to me, and then I just be like, "What?"
I'm
I
just
feel
like, nigga, you good? What the fuck going on, bro?
just
You're right over there.
no. Sometimes in the moment I don't recognize it. Then I go home and I think about it. I'm like, yo, I was being a dick today. Like, what is wrong with me?
Yo, I be seeing you do some shit, talk some shit to people, and I'd be like, damn, nigga, what's going on with you? You just be attacking people like, yo, get this shit done. Like the nigga you were on the phone with earlier, you kept chatting, bro, get a word in. You were like, yeah, can I get this done? And he's like, all right, let me help you. Yeah, and I also need this done. I was like, damn. Yo, let the nigga talk first. Let him finish the first task. All right, sir, can we? Hey, Neo, I need this too done.
So,
Like,
all right. Intervention time.
I think you need an intervention. That's what today's about.
These remarks, right?
Mhm.
they've been popping up a lot lately. Not by you guys only, right? But other people in my life too.
So when at what number of person does it take for you to realize
Sometimes,
that you might be the problem?
no. Sometimes you like in the moment you don't think you're the problem, but then when multiple people start saying it, I guess I'm the problem, right?
It's okay.
No, it's not. I can't be like this. I gotta.
It's okay. You just gotta recognize it. You just didn't recognize it. Now you're recognizing
Sometimes I recognize it though. I'm not gonna lie.
it. So what you're saying is that you just refuse to change.
I don't want to say refuse.
You just don't want to change.
I don't want to say I don't want to.
You're just like whatever. That's me.
Honestly, you want me to be honest? Yes. Sometimes I'll be like, yo, yes, this is me. But sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, you need to get punched in the face. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is me. Like, fuck it. I don't care what they think. And then some other time I'm like, yo, one day you're gonna get punched in the face, and then you're gonna care what they think. You know what I mean?
I'm like,
So-
"Gee, you need to relax
I
before
feed
you
her-
say it to the wrong person.
No, I feel like it's gonna happen. Remember that one club interaction where I got into like an interaction with the bartender? With the bouncer.
Oh,
and we
yeah.
couldn't get in. When that happened,
Bro, I wasn't even. The funny thing was, you told me about that, but I was drunk as fuck at that time. But I'm just walking by. I didn't even know that happened.
when that happened, I reflected on it later, and I'm like, what if I had gotten beat up? Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes.
Nah, what if homie, when you said, fuck your noise pollution, I'm gonna listen to my music, get the fuck out my face.
What if homie
homie
pulled
just
up a-
blacked out on you?
What if homie blacked out on me? What if homie pulled out at 9 and then I was just dead? But- and you know what's
Good
worse?
shit.
Dude? You know what's worst thing about me? Like I'm slowly realizing it. I don't pick my battles with people. I used to be doing that to anybody. You can be bigger than me. You can be able to whoop my ass. When I'm in that mode, I just be chatting. I just be going. And
No,
then
I've seen you in the mode, and
You
I'm just
see-
like,
know what I
damn,
mean,
nigga, relax.
even if like even if I know they can beat my ass, like
Nah, you don't back down.
I don't fucking back down. That's I gotta check my ego, bro. I really do. It's causing me a lot of pain in my life.
Yeah.
It's causing me a lot of like unnecessary situations.
You
No,
think
no,
so?
it's so true. No, it's not even just that. It's just like in my entire life, like, bro, I be getting into it with my mom sometimes. Like, bro, I be like, yo, I really, I don't even know why I have such an ego though. I don't know. There's nothing to have an ego about, but my ego is so fucking huge. It's weird,
Yeah,
bro.
you're just stubborn.
I'm stubborn,
Second you get pissed off with
egotistical.
something, you just like, so you're saying you're a narcissist?
Yes.
Damn.
I'm a narcissist. You think I like have some? Yo, this is really an information right here. You guys really think I have narcissist? You guys really think I have narcissistic traits? Really?
I'm gonna say you may
That's interesting.
emulate some, but I don't think you're a narcissist.
From how like the amount of time I have known, I can see you have some narcissistic ideas.
So you saying,
But also, it's like it's not something you do like daily. It's just-
daily?
Yes. So it's just.
So you think I have narcissistic moments?
Tendencies.
Exactly.
Narcissistic tendencies. You guys sound like my fucking ex, bro. What is wrong with you guys?
But I mean,
Same thing. Narcissistic tendencies, bro. It's crazy. That's crazy.
Listen,
Crazy word. I don't know how we got here, but we're here.
we're here. But you still don't know this nigga. But
Oh Lord. But yeah, I don't know. I really feel like I need to work on that.
well,
I'm gonna make it a goal to work on it this year.
we'll use that narcissistic tendency to focus on being better.
Yeah, you're right. Turn a negative into a positive.
Yeah.
right? I definitely can do that. It's gonna be a goal of the year. Try to tone down the ego. Try to tone down the narcissistic tendencies, like they say. and try to just be a better, attentive, empathetic, and
Yeah, learn those words.
better person.
Learn
But
those words.
again, there comes the ego again, right?
Mm.
I feel like I'm very empathetic. I feel like I'm like, why you laugh? Why
No.
you laugh?
I know how it
Why
sounds.
you laugh?
I know how it looks. I know how it looks.
Why you?
I think you are empathetic.
Don't gaslight me now. Am I or am I not?
No, you are.
I feel like I'm very empathetic to
No,
people's feelings.
I think you are. Maybe sympathetic.
Empathetic.
You can be empathetic, yeah.
So you say?
I know. I know. I agree with you.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that.
I agree with you. I think you are. I think you do take people's feelings
I
into
think
account
I care
after
a
your
lot.
crash out. But like
After my crash out, it's crazy.
and before it.
Before, all right. Yes. Maybe it's just immaturity. Maybe that's it.
Listen, we're all still maturing.
Mm.
Maturing is a journey.
I
It's
feel
not
like
a
I'm gonna
destination.
mature when I get punched in the fucking face. That's what's gonna happen.
It's a journey, not a destination.
Once somebody check me, once I fuck with the wrong person and they check me, or like the wrong, or like once like the wrong life situation happens, that's when I'm gonna be like, oh shit.
Or you could just not
Or I could just not and just fix it
Yeah.
ASAP and like
and
just be
avoid all
better.
that.
And I think that's the route I want to go
I think you
because
should.
I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get shot. I don't want to lose people. I don't want to like
Yeah,
know.
so
Yeah, I'm good.
go
Yeah.
to therapy.
Oh, speaking of therapy, right? I was
No.
watching Mr. and Mrs. Smith, right?
Mm.
And they went to the new show on Amazon Prime. It came out last year. It was great.
I want a second season, but you know the way it ended.
I didn't finish it yet. Don't fucking spoil it for me.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so they were having therapy sessions as a couple and stuff like that with a therapist, and
Oh,
it made me think, why do movies and like media in general portray therapy as such a cringe thing? Like it just
I
makes
think
it
it's
so
because-
cringe.
You know, it's cringe because therapy is very vulnerable. You have to actually open up and do the work. Like you have to actually look deep in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's so cringe. Because like, think about your most cringed moment in your life, or think about something that you just
I've had
deeply.
therapy sessions before. They're not as cringe as in real life. I
Yeah,
mean, they're not as cringe as like they're portrayed in movies and stuff.
No, but like, did you open yourself up completely?
I mean, it didn't go that far, but shit, like
That's why it's cringe.
we was having deep conversations.
But did you open yourself up all the way?
To have a deep conversation, you have to open yourself up. So
Not necessarily.
true, you do. With a therapist, yeah.
Yeah.
You've been in therapy before?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
So yeah, that's my point. Like like movies over dramatize it and make it very cringe. That's what I'm trying
Well,
to say.
they're also movies.
Even when they're grounded in reality.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I don't think it was that cringe for that therapy session in the show.
Mm.
I feel like it was pretty interesting to watch them both just be like, "Nah, fuck this.
It's not for us. Type
It's not for us." And then they slowly they're like,
worked on their issues on their own.
"Yeah."
Mm.
Because
Did
I
they,
think
though?
therapy is just a medium.
Did they
to
though?
just
Because the
figure it
next
out.
episode, you know what? We're not gonna spoil it for you guys. Check out Mr.
and
and
Mrs.
Smith on Amazon Prime. Also, another show that I want to talk about.
No, this is not an ad.
it's not
It's just
that.
a great show.
We're just chatting at this point.
For
This
you.
episode is No Direction. That's the title of the episode.
No
Direction. Mr. Beast, the Beast Games on Amazon Prime Video. That show is insane.
I haven't
It's
watched
so
them.
good.
I heard
And
about them.
I think I said on the last episode that if there's a casting call for a future season, I want to be part of that because
That'd be fun.
we should do it.
I'd be down.
Yeah, but yeah, that show is great, and it's been making me reflect on how some people will really screw you over for some money.
Have you seen Squid Games? Like,
Oh
niggas don't give
my
a fuck.
God. But it made me think: would I do like the majority of things that people did on that show? Probably. I'm not gonna lie. $5 million is on the line. Oof.
Everyone's the op. What the fuck?
But if we go into the game together, I feel like we gotta have an agreement.
Gene, one of us has to win.
One of us has to win. That's it. And like,
Like
we
if you
can't.
see a reason to fuck me over to win, do it.
No. We can't. Fuck
One of
each
us
other
has to
over.
win. No.
We gotta strategize
No, I'm not talking about like
to
in the
fuck
game.
other people over so we can win.
No, but like when it comes boiling down,
Yeah,
like
if it
if
comes
you
to
can
you
take
or
me
me.
out and someone else, take us out and win.
Oh no. But like, for example, I'm gonna give you an example, right?
Mm.
There was an opportunity where they chose leaders to go
Can
up there.
only one person win?
Yeah, only one person can win.
Okay. So
But-
yeah, at the end of the game, one of us has to win.
Hold on. There was an opportunity where like they chose like 4 people to go on the stage, right? And they said if you press the button, your whole row gets eliminated. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But if you press the button, you win. You also win $1 million. But your whole row gets eliminated. So if you're in my row, I'm pressing that button,
Press it.
and then we share that $1 million. You know
Press the
what I mean?
button. Press the button.
But those people didn't. They actually held out. So that showed integrity. And
Well,
their bigger conversation
was
is,
there like a chance to win another million in the next game, or
no, dude,
it was just that one game?
You could be eliminated next game.
No, I'm not talking about that. But like with that specific case, is there gonna in the next game would there be chances to win money?
No, they'll be playing to keep your spot until there's some one person left.
Oh, so it's just like you win that million now,
Yeah.
and then you continue to the 5.
Yes.
Oh,
Or you take that $1 million now, your whole row get eliminated, but you go home with $1 million.
but you can
And
still
other
keep playing.
people can keep playing
But
for the
you-
$5 million.
No, I know, but with the million, you can still play for
No,
the 5.
no.
No?
You're out. Yeah,
Why?
that's the rules. That was the rule of the game.
Let me keep going.
So
Get
you
that 6
what?
to get 6.
No, that's how they. I'm just.
No, I know. I'm just
But
making
like,
my own
so
thing.
would you take the $1 million?
Who's
or-
in my row?
Huh?
Who's in my row?
A bunch of people, like 10 people. Would you take the $1 million and eliminate yourself and those 10 people, or would you stay in the game to possibly win $5 million if you don't get eliminated in the next game? I would take the money. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think. Am I arrogant enough to say I can win? So we can keep going.
I'm not that arrogant, bro. Over 400 and over 1,000 players.
They ain't beating me.
A lot of people thought about it. I suggest you go watch the show so you form your own opinion. But
I'm joking. But
Anyways.
that's actually crazy.
we
I
yapped.
might just take the money.
I'm taking the money all the time. We yapped and yapped this episode, and again, no direction. Next week, hopefully, more things happen in the culture.
Who said we were done?
We're done.
We're not.
We have good content. We're good. But I got intervened on this episode.
Yeah.
Even though I already knew all that by myself, but I act like I ignore. You know what?
Anyway.
Anyway,
Bye, guys. Thank you for
Bye.
watching this episode. No direction, an intervention, and a bunch of other topics. We'll see you in the next
Why
one.
did I just crash out like that?
Now you're going to think about your empathy.
All right, we'll see you guys.
We'll see you
week.
next episode. Any last words?
Be good to people. That's it. That's it for me.
Exactly. And for me, I got another episode or 2 before I get that shit off my chest.
You said that all of last year, but okay, bro.
Hmm? Nah, I'm building up. You know? Because some of you niggas